How much longer does the program need?
8 minutes.
I have to go mobile.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 mistakes that were left in 21st century movies.
Remember that one simple precept, and your time with me will not have been ill spent.
Okay, Everett.
Hit by a train.
For this list, we'll be looking at filmmaking mistakes and accidents that can be seen in the movie to this day. And just to let you know, animated movies will not be eligible for this one. How many of these did you notice before? Comment below. Number 10. That's not a real baby. American Sniper. The film American Sniper is based on the true story of US Navy SEAL Chris Kyle.
Yeah, and I definitely cheated. I used ballistic computer that tells me everything to do, so I'm just a monkey on a gun.
Okay, well, I wouldn't go that far, but...
And while, as with all true story movies, there were some creative liberties taken, the use of a fake baby is probably the most egregious.
If you think this war isn't changing you, you're wrong.
According to screenwriter Jason Hall, they had planned to use a real baby for the scene, but it unfortunately had a fever and the other baby wasn't on set, so director Clint Eastwood decided to use a doll for one scene. Unfortunately, it ended up looking ridiculous. It's so obviously a fake baby that at a screening of the movie, the audience actually started laughing. College Humor 2 would later have fun with this in their extreme parody of the scene.
I can see you and I can feel you, but you're not here.
Shh. You'll wake her.
Number 9. Exit sign. Oh brother, where art thou? The origins of the exit sign date back to a 1911 fire in a Manhattan garment factory that killed 146 workers. One reason for the magnitude of the loss was blamed on the lack of signage indicating where the exits were. So there's a good chance that there would have been exit signs in theatres back in 1937, the year in which Oh Brother, Where Art Thou is set. That being said, there wouldn't have been a modern glowing red electric exit sign as we can see in this scene from the movie. Unless the answer to the question, Oh brother, where art thou, is the future. Number 8. New Jersey gas station. John Wick. Near the beginning of the first John Wick film, we see John leave the house with his dog in his beautiful vintage 1969 Ford Mustang Mach 1. Notice the license plate on the car says New Jersey. He goes to a gas station to fill up. Notice the New Jersey newspapers. So, what could be wrong about a scene in which a guy fills his car with gas? Well, nothing. If the scene took place in any other state.
How much?
Excuse me?
How much for the car?
She's not for sale.
However, New Jersey and some parts of Oregon are the only places in this country that have a law against self-service gas stations. So, where were the attendants? Probably trying not to interfere with a crucial scene.
You have good day, sir.
Number 7. Horse Kick, The Last Samurai. American comedian W.C. Fields is often credited with having said that an actor should never work with children or animals.
Mostly I'm treated with a kind of a mild neglect, as if I were a stray dog or an unwelcome guest.
The logic behind the quote is that both kids and animals can be unpredictable on set or scene stealing in the movie, or both, as was the case with Tom Cruise's horse in The Last Samurai. As Cruise dismounts the horse in this scene, the animal shoots out its left hind leg and connects with an extra in a moment that could have earned him the top prize on America's Funniest Home Videos. Not only did this horse steal the scene, but it might also have stolen this poor extra's chance at ever having kids.
I think this is a very good death.
Well, maybe you can have one just like it someday.
If it is my destiny.
Number 6. Day to Night, The Dark Knight Rises. In the final film of Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy, Bane leads a heist at the Gotham Stock Exchange.
It's a stock exchange. There's no money you can steal.
Really? And why are you people here?
As we can clearly see, it's daytime when the heist begins, We even hear the sound of a bell, which would seem to indicate we're right at the beginning of the trading day, when all this goes down.
You can't short the stock because Bruce Wayne goes to a party.
So, when Bane escapes the exchange and is pursued by the police, it makes sense that it's still light out. However, the pursuit heads along a long tunnel, and when we emerge, it's pitch black outside. Maybe this tunnel was some kind of time-traveling black hole tunnel that took everyone 12+ hours into the future, but we don't think so.
Sorry. Put that thing away before you hurt yourself. Get it.
Number 5. Trans shirt. The Fast and the Furious. Have you ever heard of those crazy long-sleeve shirts that morph into tank tops as you wear them? Yeah, neither have we.
This fool's running a Honda 2000.
But that must have been what Tran is wearing in this race scene from the first Fast and Furious movie. When we first see Tran in his car, he's got on a black long-sleeve shirt. But when we cut back to him just before go time, there he is, wearing a black tank top. Looks like whoever decided we needed to see Tran's shoulders during the race forgot to reshoot the drive-up part of the scene. Oops.
Disrespected my whole family because somebody knocked me out. And you know what? It was you.
Number 4. Cowboy Pirate. Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. When you go to a movie called Pirates of the Caribbean, you expect to see a lot of pirates.
Why ask me? Because you're a pirate. And you want to turn pirate yourself, is that it?
But you probably don't have any expectations of seeing a cowboy. However, for those eagle-eyed moviegoers watching Curse of the Black Pearl, that's exactly what they saw.
Captain Sparrow. The Black Pearl is yours.
Okay, we can't be sure the person visible in the background over Johnny Depp's shoulder is an actual cowboy, but he is wearing a cowboy hat. According to various reports online, he was a grip on the film. Why he was standing there, we have no idea. Maybe he was just 10 years early for his part as an extra on another Johnny Depp film, The Lone Ranger.
My name come up?
Number 3. The iPhone from the Future. Bernie. Bernie is based on the true story of the murder of wealthy Texas octogenarian Marjorie Nugent in 1996.
Bernie, you should have been here hours ago.
But we still have time. We'll be there on time, Marjorie.
And for the most part of the movie stays true to its time frame, with only one truly inexplicable exception: the iPhone.
Hello?
Yep, there's an iPhone in the movie. Now, if the film took place in 2007, then maybe you could understand the filmmaker's mistake, since the first iPhone came out in January of that year. But this is 1996. That was the year Nokia released the Nokia 9000 communicator. We were still 8 years away from the market release of the Motorola Razr. So how anyone decided an iPhone made sense in this movie is beyond us.
You know this drives me crazy. Please stop. This is like nails on a chalkboard to me. Okay, go ahead.
Number 2. Different Eyes. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Usually the colour of an actor's eyes isn't super important to the role they're playing.
Harry, Mama loves you. Dada loves you. Harry, be safe.
But then again, sometimes it is. In Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, as Severus Snape is dying, he looks at Harry and tells him that he has his mother's eyes.
Look at me. You have your mother's eyes.
Now, in the Harry Potter books, we're told on numerous occasions about Harry's green eyes. However, Daniel Radcliffe, who played the eponymous Potter in the movies, has blue eyes. No big deal, right? All they had to do was get an actor in with blue eyes to play his mother. But later on in the movie, when we flash back to a young Lily Potter, she has brown eyes. We guess Snape was being metaphorical.
We have a witch in the family. Isn't it wonderful? I was the only one to see her for what she was. A freak.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. The Regenerating Lamp. Spider-Man.
Peter,
Yeah?
are you all right?
I'm fine.
Imagine if you got bitten by a genetically modified super spider and could shoot webs out of your wrists. We can totally understand there being a learning curve in getting used to the webbing and controlling them. So when Peter Parker destroys his room attempting to get his web slinging under control, that seems about right. But then there's the lamp, the one we see him web sling right into the wall behind his head. Only we see it back on the shelf by his bedroom door after he sends a concerned Aunt May away from his room.
What's going on in there?
I'm exercising. I'm not dressed, Aunt May.
Well, you're acting so strangely, Peter.
Okay, thanks.
Maybe the lamp got bitten by a radioactive time machine.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.